guys, welcome to another tier ranking list. In this one, I'm going to be talking about. Hold on a sec, getting rid of that. Never mind. Anyways, in this list, I'm going to be doing a tier ranking for every single R-rated romantic comedy movie I've seen. Yes. I've done a whole list of rom-coms, top tens. I even did a huge tier ranking for romantic comedies, but this one I'm just gearing it to R-rated romantic comedies. Something about just R-rated romantic comedies that just kind of speak to me. I love it. They just feel more real, and just something about raunchy, crude humor just adds the romance to a film a lot more better, entertaining, more edgy and stuff. And there's some really dreadful ones, but there's some really fucking good ones and some real classics. So let's talk about them, shall we? This is just my opinion, of course, and S is the best, F is the worst. So let's get started. We're starting with Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and that's an A. I love this movie, actually. I think Jason Segel is so funny in this movie. This is probably my favorite movie directed by Nicholas Stoller, and I'll be getting to another Nicholas Stoller movie with also Jason Segel in it. Maybe I'll put that one next, so on the conversation. Forgetting Sarah Marshall is a good romantic comedy. It's about a man who gets his heart broken, and I can relate a lot to that. And he goes on a Hawaiian trip, but he realizes when he goes on this Hawaiian trip, the girl who broke up with him is there with her new boyfriend. So he basically has to deal with forgetting and getting over his ex-girlfriend, while also being on the same vacation as her with her boyfriend. And then he meets a girl who works in the hotel, played by Mila Kunis, and he starts building a relationship with her. It's a very funny movie. It's very raunchy, it's very vulgar, but it's also a good rom-com with good chemistry between Jason Segel and Mila Kunis, and Russell Brand is not always the funniest in movies, but he is very funny in this film, and much funnier in this film than he was in Get Him to the Greek. 5-Year Engagement is a B. This is the other rom-com Nicholas Stoller directed with Jason Segel. This also has Alison Brie, Emily Blunt, and Chris Pratt. I think it takes more of a dramatic approach than a comedic one, but it is still relatively funny. I like Emily Blunt and Jason Segel in the film. I think the ending is really good and really sweet. There's a very funny scene that involves Elmo, which I really, really like. I like Chris Pratt too in the film. I think it's a well-made romantic comedy. It's just Sarah Marshall is just a better movie to me. Then we got Bridget Jones. The first Bridget Jones movie is very funny. It's a great British rom-com. Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth, Hugh Grant, all three charming, funny people. And yeah, it works. However, the sequel, Edge to Reason, complete dog shit. Working Girl. Working Girl it's a good film. Melanie Griffith, Sigourney Weaver, Harrison Ford. It's a great movie about a woman in the business world getting a career after her boyfriend cheated on her, and she falls in love with an executive who he thinks she's someone else, and he thinks she's Sigourney Weaver's character. It's a really great romantic comedy. It's full of cliches and predictability, but it works. It works. The Ugly Truth. I'm gonna go F. This movie's stupid. It's about a girl, and she's fickle and, stuck in her ways. Then she meets Gerard Butler, who's a crude ladies' man that tries to make her be more of a slut to get a guy and stuff. And I don't know, it's a very dumb plot, and I never could get into this movie. Oh, yeah, no hard feelings. I did a whole review of it. You want to know my opinions? Check out that review. 40 Days and 40 Nights is okay. It's kind of a funny idea where a guy becomes abstinent for 40 days and 40 nights to not have sex, and then people are placing bets to see how long he would last. There's some very, very funny moments, some very funny scenes, and I think Josh Hartnett is good in the movie. I really hate the entire third act of this movie, though. I really fucking hate it. I could do a whole rant of how stupid the third act of this movie is, but it's okay. Chasing Amy. Chasing Amy is an A. It's a really solid film about a man who falls in love with a lesbian, and she actually gets a romantic relationship with a man. She's never had romantic feelings for a man, and it's very new for her. And yeah, Joey Lauren-Adams and Ben Affleck are really great. I love Jason Lee's character as Banky. He's a guy who's very homophobic, but he himself is a closeted homosexual. It's a really good movie. It's a really good movie about homosexual relationships, and it's a great movie about friendships being broken because of romantic feelings. And yeah, you also got Jan Bob in one scene, which is great. You got Tin Cup. Tin Cup is an A tier. It's a fantastic Kevin Costner movie. Great golf movie. Not much else to say about it. It's fantastic. Mystic Pizza. It's okay. There's something about Mary is hysterical. This is a Farrelly Brothers movie that most Farrelly Brothers movies you could just never make today in 2023. This movie is definitely one of them, about all these guys being obsessed with Mary, and there's just something about her that anytime a guy meets her, they fall in love with her. And Ben Stiller in the movie is trying to rekindle his relationship with her that he had with her in high school, and he hires a private investigator, Matt Dillon, who falls in love with her as well. And it's such a funny movie, and the scenarios and the gross out humor is just insane, but it works. Secretary, pretty good movie, very sexy BDSM rom-com. Long shot. It was alright. I remember I really enjoyed it when I saw this in theaters. Rewatched it, not as funny. It's a great example of comedies that can be really funny when you first watch it, but then you watch it a second time, and it's just not as funny. Trainwreck's another example. I actually really thought this was a very funny movie when I saw it in theaters. I've seen this movie about 3 more times, and it just gets even less funny. The only reason it's not an F tier is that John Cena is very funny in this movie, and Bill Hader is doing his best. But Amy Schumer, oh my gosh, she is. Oh God, she's obnoxious in this movie. About Time, talked a lot about that. It's a good movie. What's Your Number? Sure. Mr. Right. Oh God, this is Sam Rockwell's spy movie. Uh, no strings attached. It's okay. No, it's pretty bad. I think is Friends with Benefits on here? Yeah, Friends with Benefits is a lot better. I think Friends with Benefits. They're both basically the same story about friends hooking up and then falling in love. Friends with Benefits just does it better. It's funnier. It's more likable. It's got a better cast. You got Mila Kunis, Justin Timberlake, Woody Harrelson, and what's his name? Richard Jenkins. All super funny in the movie. Your Sister's Sister, really good movie. Really enjoyed Mark Duplass and Emily Blunt in this movie. Valley Girl, a really great 80s rom-com. Nicolas Cage. Love and Other Drugs, a really underrated romantic comedy with Anne Hathaway and Jake Gyllenhaal. Several Lines Playbook, a movie I used to love and just doesn't hold up. Sleeping with Other People. It was okay. Love Actually. Love Actually. I think it's a great movie. I watch it every Christmas. I love it. For Weddings and Funerals, a fantastic movie. Probably one of my favorite Hugh Grant movies. Palm Springs, not too bad. Amelie. Is it Amelie? Yeah. Solid movie. Love Wedding Crashers. It's got a lot of predictability, but it's still such a fucking funny movie. Garden State I love too. That awkward moment is okay. I think it's a little overhated by critics. I actually think it has some really touching moments in the movie. Going the Distance, I enjoy it. What's this? Oh, this is the stupid fucking Jenny McCarthy movie. Trash. Beautiful Girls is okay. There's one storyline that makes me a little uncomfortable, but it's pretty good. When Harry Met Sally. There we go. Now we're in an S tier. Fucking love this movie. Great romantic comedy. Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan just kill it in this movie. She's Out of My League. Super underrated. I love this movie. They came together. Trash. Pretty Woman. Another rom-com I love. Man Up. This is the one with Simon Pegg. That was a pretty funny movie. Manhattan. Kind of overrated. Bros. Very overrated. Knocked Up. I love this movie. Knocked Up. So funny. This is Seth Rogen's funniest movie to me. To me. I know a lot of people will say like Pineapple Express or Superbad, For Your Virgin. This is the end. No, for me, it's Knocked Up. The Wedding Banquet, underrated Ang Lee movie, fantastic film. Punch Drunk Love, great Adam Sandler rom-com. The To-Do List, it's okay. Aubrey Plaza, Zach and Miri make pornos, alright. The Big Wedding, trash. There we go. Alright, let's put these in order quickly. I think When Harry Met Sally is the best R-rated rom-com. I love that movie. Then Knocked Up. Chasing Amy's going on the top. Then Wedding Crashers. She's Out of My League. Fraser Marshall. Tin Cup. There's Something About Mary. Love Actually. Photos to Funeral. Pretty Woman. Yeah, there we go. Alright, for the B tier. I'm going Friends with Benefits at the top. Then Bridget Jones, About Time, Working Girl, Love and Other Drugs, then Going the Distance, 5-Year Engagement, Secretary, Valley Girl, Your Sister's Sister, Man Up. There we go. For the C tier, Okay. For the D tier, yeah, yep, okay. For F, boom, boom, boom. There we go. So there we go. That was my quick little R-rated romantic comedies tier ranking. Let me know in the comment section below. Please tell me what is your favorite and least favorite romantic R-rated romantic comedy. Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. And join the dark side.